probably like, what the heck is going on here, huh?
What's going on here? What's going on?
Well, today is going to be the most important stream I've ever done, first of all. Wow. And I want to say thank you for doing this. But you know it was a joke. I know you're not a rapist. Just
no joking. No joking. Don't make me.
How? You can't even leave the country.
Yet.
No! No!
Get out! Get out! Show it first, because I showed it first last time. Don't be weird.
Say Dada.
Dada! Fuck!
What you have?
Go the ball. Spin it. Flex. Then look and go like this. Alright? Yes! Yes! Just like a bow. Yes, just like this. Alright, so do it all in one.
Yo!
Spin it. Flex.
Dude! Yes!
In the camera, in the camera.
Does that?
We got you do it?
Yeah.
Whoa!
That's easy.
Oh,
I like it.
Alright, so let's do it together. Ready? Spin. Flex. Oh my god. You promised.
You locked it? I promise. I got you, man.
Oh my god.
In August 2024, a 23-year-old streamer from Boca, Raton, Florida, sat across from the former president of the United States on a live kick stream. Over 500,000 people watched simultaneously. He told his viewers to vote for Donald Trump, and the internet erupted. That is Chapter 7 of the Adin Ross story. Before that, he was banned from Twitch 8 times. Permanently banned, then unbanned. He accidentally got Andrew Tate arrested in Romania. He dared a 19-year-old to drive a car into a lake. He was cheated out of $250,000 by 21 Savage on camera. He lost $600,000 in a single roulette session on stream. He promoted a crypto coin that collapsed. He was sued by Megan Thee Stallion's team. He taught an NFL wide receiver a touchdown dance that was widely called antisemitic, and his sister died in the middle of all of it. This is the complete story of Adin Ross, and I genuinely do not know how to describe it other than to say it is unlike anything else in streaming. Adin David Ross was born on October 11th, 2000 in Boca Raton, Florida to Jewish parents. He briefly lived in New York City before his family relocated to Three Rivers, California, a small town in the Sierra Nevada foothills, where he spent most of his childhood. He attended Woodlake Union High School. He was not particularly remarkable academically, but he was intensely interested in gaming, NBA 2K specifically, and in the world that was opening up around streaming. His sister Naomi was one of the people closest to him. She appeared in his early content and supported him during the years when everything was just beginning. That relationship and what happened to it later is one of the more painful threads running through his story. He began regularly streaming on Twitch while living with his sister Naomi. He joined an NBA 2K group called Always Excelling, and through that community he made a connection that would change everything. He met Bronny James, the son of LeBron James, and playing NBA 2K with Bronny on stream with LeBron's name attached gave Adin Ross his first real audience. That association, right place, right game, right connection, is the foundation everything else was built on. And from that foundation, Adin built something that nobody who knew him in Three Rivers, California would have predicted. Between 2019 and 2023, Adin Ross built one of the most watched channels on Twitch and simultaneously compiled one of the most extensive ban records in the platform's history. The content formula was simple and genuinely effective. He played NBA, 2K, and GTA roleplay with an unfiltered, high-energy personality. He brought in celebrity guests, rappers, athletes, other streamers, and let the chaos happen live. He reacted in real time. He screamed, he laughed, he argued. He was impossible to look away from. In April 2021, Ross was banned from Twitch after YouTuber Zeus used a homophobic slur while on Ross's stream. Ross defended himself by saying he did not say the word and was not even in the room at the time. The ban stood regardless. That set the pattern. Over the next 2 years, ban after ban after ban. He was banned 8 times in total on Twitch before receiving a permanent suspension in February 2023. Twitch cited hateful conduct as the primary reason, including an incident where he displayed displayed his unmoderated Kick live chat on his Twitch stream, which contained multiple racist and anti-Semitic comments from viewers. 8 bans. Let that number sit for a second. Most streamers never get one permanent ban. Adin Ross got 8, and kept coming back, kept growing, each return generating more attention than the last. His critics said he was deliberately courting controversy for views. His supporters said the platform was holding him responsible for things he did not personally say. The truth, as usual, was probably somewhere in the middle. But here's the thing about 8 Twitch bans. The community remembers them. Every time Adin Ross trended for a new reason, the ban list got longer, and eventually permanent. A few days before his final permanent ban, he had already signed with Kick, a competing streaming platform with significantly more permissive content policies. So by the time Twitch banned him for good, he had already left. Kick, the streaming platform backed by the same investors behind crypto gambling platform Stake, was the perfect fit for Adin Ross in a way that Twitch never quite was. On Kick, the content moderation was looser. The financial terms for streamers were significantly better, and the gambling content that had become a growing part of his brand was not just tolerated, it was actively encouraged. His Kick deal is reported to be worth between $100 million and $1 billion, a number so wide it tells you how hard it is to independently verify these figures. His RainBet gambling sponsorship alone is reported to be worth tens of millions of dollars annually. The gambling content on Kick became appointment viewing in its own right, not because of the games, but because of the scale of what was being wagered on screen and the genuine emotional reactions when it went wrong. In 2023, he had a $600,000 downswing on roulette, a single session where he lost over $500,000. That became a viral clip across every platform. In 2024, he had back-to-back sessions losing $300,000 each, and then a $1 million baccarat comeback, where he was down $700,000 before finishing the stream with a net profit over $1 million. Those numbers, on camera, live, that is the Adin Ross Kick formula, and it pulled enormous audiences. But here's the uncomfortable question the gambling content raises, and it is the same one I raised in my XQC video. Adin Ross's audience skews young, genuinely young, and the image of a 23-year-old winning and losing hundreds of thousands of dollars on stream, presented as entertainment, normalizes casino gambling to an audience that cannot legally gamble in most jurisdictions. His response to that criticism has generally been that the gambling is real, the money is his, and his audience are adults who can make their own decisions. That is a consistent position. Whether it is a satisfying one, that is for you to decide. If there is one thing that defines Adin Ross's career more than the ban count or the gambling losses, it is the sheer variety of controversies he has managed to generate. I am going to walk through the biggest ones because each one tells you something different about him. Andrew Tate and the Romanian arrest. After Andrew Tate was arrested in Romania in December 2022, Adin was one of 5 people authorized to visit him in detention. He said he was flying to Romania but was denied access by the Romanian government. Then in March 2024, Adin disclosed on stream that Tate had told him he was planning to leave Romania soon.
How? You can't even leave the country!
Yet. The case is falling apart in real time, and I need some new, some new spice in my life. Like they've only rated.
Just days after the comments, both Andrew and Tristan Tate were arrested again, reportedly to prevent them from fleeing the country. Reports suggested Adin's brazen public comments may have influenced authorities to act. Adin apologized to Tate on a subsequent stream, saying he had really messed up. 21 Savage and the $250,000 card trick. In February 2024, Adin invited 21 Savage to his house for a stream. At the end of the night, they made a wager on a card game. First to draw the higher card wins $250,000. While Adin was momentarily distracted, 21 Savage's staff swapped in a marked card. It was caught on camera. 21 Savage appeared dismissive when confronted and left the house. He had been cheated out of $250,000 on livestream by a Grammy-winning rapper who then walked out the door.
Show it first, because I showed it first last time. Don't be weird. He seems confident. Don't be weird. You show it first.
I can't lose.
Cool.
Say dada.
Huh?
Say Dada.
Come on, put me in.
Say Dada.
Dada.
Daring a teenager to drive into a lake. In March 2024, Adin Ross dared a 19-year-old man to drive his car into the Burrard Inlet at Rocky Point Park in Port Moody, Canada. After police were notified, the man was arrested at the scene. No criminal charges were filed against Adin. But the incident, where a person with millions of followers encouraged a teenager to destroy his own vehicle by driving it into water, is one of the most difficult moments in his career to defend.
Let's go, it's full silent. Let's go. What the fuck? Bro! What the fuck? What the fuck? Keep going! Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god! No! No! No!
Get out! Get out! The fuck? Get out!
He's already out. He's already out.
Oh. Bro.
It's done.
Oh my god, that bitch feels
Should I go in the water?
That shit's floating.
No, man. It's gone.
The Trump interview. In August 2024, Ross interviewed then former President Donald Trump on his stream and told his viewers to vote for Trump in the 2024 election. The stream had more than 500,000 concurrent viewers at its peak. The reaction split along predictable political lines. But what is more interesting is what Adin himself said afterwards. During a September 2024 live stream, he admitted he no longer wants to be tied to political figures and would rather focus on entertainment guests like Joe Rogan. He said, "Looking back, I really wish I never got into politics. People tie me to it and they don't even get to know who I am." He hosted the most watched political stream of the 2024 election cycle and immediately regretted it.
Guys, there's nothing wrong with me stepping away from politics. I feel like I already was very clear about it. Getting into politics, it's like it's something you cannot win. It's something you cannot win, and we're all witnessing it with Hassan. We're all witnessing with a lot of other political people. It's just not worth it. People never watch my streams to learn about politics. It's that simple. There's nothing wrong with what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I haven't even done anything political since Trump anyway. So it's like nothing is changing. But I will tell you guys one thing. Listen, and Legal in Prison know, because they've been in my DMs. The amount of people who respond to me now on Instagram after I archive my Trump shit. Bro, night and day. I'm getting DMs from people you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, it's actually insane. I swear to God, bro. Like, bro, I'm not even joking, bro. Like, the DMs now, dude, it's fucking insane. I'm like, what the fuck? All I had to do this whole time was this? But I get it. And there's a lot of people that might side with Trump or might not side with Trump. It's not about that.
The anti-Semitic touchdown dance. On December 17th, 2025, Ross taught Los Angeles Rams wide receiver Puka Nacua a touchdown dance that was widely criticized as anti-Semitic, including by California gubernatorial candidate Eric Swalwell. Nacua apologized, claiming he had no idea it targeted Jewish people. Adin Ross did not apologize. This is particularly notable given that Adin Ross is himself Jewish. The decision not to apologize when a gesture you taught an NFL player was characterized as targeting your own community was one his critics found impossible to understand.
So, Dave Portnoy texted me. Why did you tell Puka to do that dance? Seems like an asshole thing to do. It's a joke. It shouldn't have been taken too seriously. Yeah, dude, telling a dude to do an anti-Semitic touchdown dance 5 seconds after 15 people get murdered in Australia surely wouldn't be taken too seriously. Idiotic thing to do. You play both sides. No, we need to stop playing this victim card and be consistent with all sides, races and religion. I'm Jewish like you. I celebrate Hanukkah, Shabbat. There aren't just Jewish people that live in this world. You're a Jew who wants the cool kids to seem like he's a cool Jew. Suck Kanye's dick. Tell Puka to do that dance. If you don't think there's a difference between how Jews are being treated in this world versus 2 years, you're an idiot. That's the problem. We can't take shit too seriously. Our people are being hated. You need to add comedic light to show people we can take jokes. Not all Jews are bad, but people like you give us a bad rep, Dave. That's what I was referring to, Dave. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'd love to hear your full opinion, but we need to add light, not play the victim card. I'm a proud Jew. To stop anti-Semitism, we need to add comedic light, not play the victim card. There aren't just Jews who live in this world.
the MLG coin collapse. In mid-2025, Adin Ross came under fire for promoting a meme coin called MLG. FaZe Banks publicly blamed him for the coin's collapse. The token crashed and was trading below a $3 million market cap by October 2025. Promoting a cryptocurrency to millions of followers that then collapses, leaving those followers with worthless tokens, is a pattern the internet creator space has seen repeatedly, and the community's tolerance for it has decreased significantly each time it happens. I want to take a moment here, away from the controversies, because something happened in January 2026 that deserves to be treated with the seriousness it deserves. On January 15th, 2026, Adin Ross's sister Madeline died at the age of 36. Adin has spoken about his family on stream throughout his career. His sister Naomi, a different sister, has appeared in his content and built her own following. But Madeline's death was a private loss that became public because Adin himself shared it. He went offline for a period following the announcement. When he returned, he was visibly affected in a way that cut through the usual performance of streaming. I am not going to speculate about the details of what happened or use this as a hook for engagement. I am including it because it is part of his story, and because the context of everything else he has been through in the past 2 years makes the weight of that loss feel significant. He is 25 years old. He has been building something chaotic and enormous in public since he was 19. And in January 2026, he lost his sister. That part of the story deserves to be told plainly, without commentary. In March 2025, something happened that most people in the streaming community did not expect. Twitch lifted Adin Ross's permanent ban, allowing him to return to the platform. This was the ban that Twitch's own moderation employees had reportedly questioned CEO Dan Clancy about internally when it was reversed. The ban had been described as permanent, and then it wasn't. I covered this in my Twitch double standard video, link in the description, because the reversal of Adin's permanent ban is one of the most discussed examples of Twitch's inconsistent moderation. He was banned 8 times. The 8th ban was permanent, and then it was reversed with no public explanation. He now multi-streams across Kick and Twitch simultaneously. On the business side, in March 2024, he launched Risk, a clothing line. He co-founded Brand Risk Promotions, an influencer boxing series. He co-founded a breath mint company called Breath Death with Logan Paul, which went viral on TikTok and Instagram in 2025. His net worth in 2026 is estimated between $24 million and $40 million, depending on the source and how you value his Kick deal and gambling sponsorships. He is 25 years old, still streaming daily, still generating controversy weekly, and still somehow one of the most watched live streamers on the internet. Here's what I keep coming back to when I think about Adin Ross's career as a whole. He is the most consistent illustration of something the streaming industry has not fully reckoned with: the gap between a creator's platform power and their personal responsibility for how they use it. 8 Twitch bans, a teenager driven into a lake, a cryptocurrency promoted to millions of followers that collapsed, a political endorsement he immediately regretted, a touchdown dance that targeted his own religious community. These are not isolated incidents. They form a pattern of someone who consistently underestimates the weight of having millions of people watching everything they do. But here is the complicated part. That same quality, but the unfiltered, consequence-blind chaos, is also exactly why people watch. The $600,000 roulette session went viral because it was real and raw and terrible and fascinating all at once. The Trump interview drew 500,000 viewers because nobody knew what was going to happen. The 21 Savage card incident spread everywhere because the audacity of what happened on camera was genuinely unbelievable. Adin Ross is not performing chaos. He is actually living it, and the internet has decided that is worth watching. The question, and it is one I genuinely do not have a clean answer to, is whether platforms have a responsibility to intervene more aggressively when a creator with that kind of reach repeatedly demonstrates demonstrates they will use it recklessly. Twitch banned him 8 times and then unbanned him. Kick signed him for potentially hundreds of millions of dollars, knowing exactly who he was. At some point, the platforms are not just permitting the behavior, they are funding it. And that is the conversation the streaming industry still has not had seriously enough. Adin Ross is still streaming, still gambling, still generating headlines every week, and at 25 years old, with a Twitch ban reversal, a Kick deal, a clothing line, an influencer boxing promotion, and a breath mint company. He is nowhere near finished. The debate about him is one of the most genuinely divided in streaming. Some people think he is the most entertaining creator alive. Others think he is one of the most irresponsible. And I want to know, where do you land? Is Adin Ross a cautionary tale about what happens when platform power meets zero impulse control? Or is he proof that the internet will always reward raw, unfiltered authenticity, regardless of the consequences? Or, and this is the take I find most interesting, can a person be both of those things at once? Drop your honest take below, subscribe for every major creator story covered at this depth, and I will see you in the next one.